Navisat Telematics leverages technology in supply chain management through its electronic cargo tracking process. This electronic initiative is meant to control the movement of cargo for national and international commercial transactions. The initiative is intended to integrate trade systems with other technologies to provide an effective solution for cargo tracking management and also counter counterfeit. The Navisat electronic cargo tracking process is able to monitor the movement of cargo through the use of electronic business systems meant to facilitate the smooth movement of goods across the world from their manufacturer to the end consumer securely. The Navisat electronic cargo tracking process uses its business product styled as EMES electronic market to leverage technology in supply chain management. The EMES electronic market has created a platform to coordinate the activities of various players involved in buying of goods and monitoring the transportation of local and international cargo. Some of these players include government agencies such as revenue authorities and Bureau of Standards, law enforcement authorities such as the police, and also manufacturers, distributors, retailers, transporters, and insurance companies. This model of conducting commercial transactions starts from the manufacturer of goods. The manufacturer registers goods and sends them to GS1 for authorization. After the GS1 approves on the EMES system, the manufacturer can then upload their products. This will allow customers to view authentic products in the system. The customer can then order the goods from the manufacturer. These are goods which were already approved by the GS1. The transporter can pick the truck which is supposed to carry the cargo. These details will be sent to the manufacturer, who should allow the truck to carry goods from their premises. The manufacturer would have requested for the inspection to be done on site of collection for verification if the cargo is genuine. This information is then relayed to the head office for clearance. Once the monitoring station receives the cargo authentication approval, it sends the certificate of origin to the manufacturer and all other stakeholders. Upon approval, the local inspector will come and lock the cargo with the Navisat electronic cargo tracking unit. All transport details will then be fed into the ECTS using a mobile application or via its web interface. This initiates the start of a journey. The electronic cargo tracking unit pairs with the vehicle GPS tracking unit to ensure that the separation of the trailer from the mover triggers a tampering alert. Tracking units use GPS and GPRS technologies, which receives geo-information and relays it to the control center for effective supply chain management. Once the cargo is armed, the information is then relayed back to the arming officers on success, who can then confirm its departure. The truck is usually weighed on checkpoints to see if it complies with the Ministry of Roads regulations. This data is usually captured and stored in a database. The entire journey is monitored from the control center, and geofences are used to ensure that the truck is on course and goes through the necessary checkpoints. As the truck is moving, it's monitored and easily viewed by the operations department and the control center. It updates them with its current status. As the truck approaches checkpoints, the checkpoint officer is notified of the approaching vehicle through alerts and its seal status. The officer inspects the truck and verifies the seal number and confirms its status. The same process is repeated at any other checkpoint, including the border points. The control center then monitors the entire journey and ensures all the required processes are met. Then the information is shared with the importer and other stakeholders in real time. As the cargo is delivered to the delivery point, it is weighed to ensure that the weight is similar to its initial weight at the start of the journey. The cargo is then delivered to the distributor or the importer. Once the delivery happens and the cargo is opened, all the details are sent to the control room and all data can be posted on EMES confirming the same. The customers can then place their orders from the distributor via their mobile phones or their computers. The marketing department can share the information with the accounts department, who can then authorize goods to be moved from the store for local delivery. It is at this stage that the goods will be available to the consumer through the EMES electronic market. The consumers will only start buying these products available on this electronic market after getting registered on the platform. After the registration, customers will then be able to place orders on products to the manufacturers, distributors, or a wholesaler via their mobile phones or PCs. In the meantime, the manufacturers would have already registered its wholesalers, distributors, as well as retailers on the EMAS electronic market. During the process of ordering the products, an inspection body such as the Bureau of Standards or any other inspection company will inspect the goods to validate their genuineness and generate a certificate of origin for the goods. The certificate of origin is then sent to the local manufacturer, local revenue authority, export revenue authority, export Bureau of Standards, and importer or agents of the goods. Upon being loaded for export, the goods are armed using the Navisat electronic data cell in the electronic cargo and tracking system. The real-time tracking of goods ensures visibility, hence security of the goods from their origin to their destination. Its integration with the certificate of origin gives visibility on counterfeit for the same goods. The system raises alarm on any violations such as route diversion, tampering of the Navisat, or it could be that there's a suspicious stoppage that delays the truck from starting off in time to continue with the journey. At this point, the signals will be transmitted to the police and monitoring centers, forming a triangular communication. After monitoring centers have been signaled about the strange diversion or inordinate delay, they will alert officers on the ground and block the truck from proceeding in the diverted route or where it has been delayed for longer than expected. When the containerized truck pulls in at the checkpoint, it will signal the monitoring center to establish where it has reached. When the officers inspect the truck and find that it is armed, they will let it continue the journey without delay. When the driver or thieves attempt to open the cargo, the alert will be transmitted to the control center. On its way, the truck will then find a weight bridge to ascertain the weight of the cargo it is carrying. While the truck is on the overload control, it will send signals to the control center with regard to the weight of the cargo it's carrying. The electronic cargo tracking system will monitor this process, and the time of delivery will be updated on the disarming of the Navisat at the customer's delivery point. Upon confirming delivery, EMAS will be notified that the transaction was successful.